Howdy folks, so here with Terry the Tahoe. There it is, Terry the Tahoe. Got a update for you. Fuel pump went out on it while my sister had it. She had this because her Jeep was at the dealer waiting on warranty parts. That was a whole debacle, but that's over with, thankfully. And thankfully, it was only a couple days before her Jeep got done, so you know, a little bit of money on a rental car wasn't too bad. But fuel pump went out on it. Fine. Replaced the fuel pump. That was a bit of a pain. It's either the original or it's been in there for quite a long time because it was a bear. But I didn't need a fuel pump, a fuel gauge, pressure gauge to make sure that the fuel pump was good afterwards, because I knew pressure was good because it blew out the rusted fuel lines on the supply. Was leaking pretty good. Replaced that, and it blew out the return, so I had to fix that too. I'll show you what I replaced them with. Here it is. This is nylon fuel line. I got off Amazon. It came in kits. About $35 a kit, I think it was. So here's the supply, 3/8. Return, 5/16. They come with where's the clamp? There's some clamps I didn't use, which I don't think you're supposed to use those on nylon anyway. Some adapters, rubber to the quick connects, and then this was nice. Oh, get that out of the way. This is supposed to have an O-ring on it, but I broke the O-ring, ripped the O-ring on the other one, so I installed off this. But here is your factory fuel filter. This is a flex fuel, so it's got a barb and a thread. I forget the numbers for you, but here's your adapter. Would thread in better if it wasn't bent and rusted and I was using two hands, but whatever. Comes with that, which is very nice and handy. And then it all fits on the quick connects. There's quick connects right there. They're similar to the factory ones, except you don't need the stupid freaking tool to take them apart. You just squeeze the two buttons there and on and off. On. In two hands. Off. There it is. So, I'll show you where it is in here. Get my flashlight from my work phone. As you can see, top one is still the factory 3/8 supply. Bottom is the 5/16 return from Amazon. I did wrap it in some wire loom and in spots where it touched the body. But anyway, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it was a pain to get these together. So here's your 3/8 focus. Here's your 3/8 nylon line. Here's your quick connector. It doesn't just slide on there. So how this works is how I did it. I took you gotta heat this and shove the barb on. So if you have a brake line flaring kit with the two pieces of metal, you sandwich there and bolt it. I left about 3/8 of an inch, half an inch. You heat it with a heat gun. You start this, get it up past the O-ring. That's the key I found out. Get it past the O-ring. Then you move your clamp, heat it some more, shove a little bit more, move the clamp, heat it, shove it, repeat it till it's fully seated right yonder. Okay, it's easier said than done. Much easier said than done, but doable. Definitely doable. It'll just take some practice. So how it works on these Tahoes, and I'm sure the Suburbans and all the other vehicles similar. Fuel tank's about right here. Fuel pump. Fuel pump runs nylon to the front of the tank, which is about right yonder. Right on a cross member. Switches to steel. Filter is about right here, center of the driver door, and then steel all the way to the fuel rail. Now, I left the factory supply steel line from the filter to the fuel rail, and I replaced the factory steel and factory nylon from the pump to the filter, all with that Amazon nylon. For the return, I alleviated the whole thing from the factory. It's all nylon from Amazon, from the fuel rail back to the tank. So far so good, knock on wood. No leaks. I think it'll be fine. If not, I'll change it up. But keep you updated if something does happen. Stay crazy and have a good one, people.